You know, Sarah, I've been thinking about how wild London's whole vowel scene really is. I mean, take a single word like mouth, and you'll hear 5 versions just walking down Oxford Street.
It cracks me up every time. Someone says mouth and suddenly you can almost guess which bit of London they're from or even their age. But honestly, this vowel roller coaster is what makes London English so much fun to study.
Exactly. And today, I'm itching to talk about probably the wildest part, the price-mouth crossover. I promise, even if you've never noticed it, your ears will after this episode.
And once you hear it, you can't unhear it. Are you ready to go vowel spotting?
Before we zoom in, let's quickly set the scene. London English isn't just one thing, right? We've got classic received pronunciation, that's sort of BBC proper, then Cockney cheeky, working class, full of character, and now Multicultural London English, or MLE, shaking things up.
Totally. And the amazing part is how these accents aren't just side by side, they actually blend, clash, and morph into each other across London's postcodes. You can literally map social change through these sounds.
And that's especially true with vowels, which are the real shapeshifters in English. So, let's get granular with our 2 stars, the price and mouth vowels. So, Sarah, for anyone new to this, what do we mean by price and mouth vowels?
Great question. It's basically linguist shorthand. Price stands for the vowel sound in words like price, time, right. Mouth covers words like mouth, down, and town. They're diphthongs vowels that slide from one position to another.
And the way these 2 vowels are pronounced, that's where the magic happens, especially in London.
Exactly. You get everything from pras and math to price and mouth. I mean, it's a playground for your ears.
Let's start with the so-called gold standard received pronunciation. In RP, the price vowel is usually pronounced I, like I, while mouth is more like ow, as in ow.
That's what you'll hear from, say, a BBC newsreader or in classic British films. But the thing is, barely anyone in London speaks pure RP these days. Even the newsreaders sound more relaxed now.
Right. And as we'll see, London accents have always had their own twist on these vowels anyway. Now, Cockney is where things get spicy. The price vowel in Cockney is famous for moving towards oi or even oi, so you might get something like prois or prasse.
And don't even get me started on mouth. Old school Cockney goes for ow or L, so mouth can come out sounding almost like meth or math. It's like the vowels are trying on new shoes every decade.
I love that! And it's not just some quirky old accent, these shifts were actually ahead of their time in a weird way.
Absolutely. Cockney was innovating before it was cool, even if people didn't always appreciate it.
Jumping to today, MLE is really rewriting the rules. Suddenly, price is less of that I sound, and more like I, or even I, with a bit more punch, almost flattened.
I've noticed the same with mouth. In MLE, you sometimes hear E, or even O, which is almost unrecognizable if you grew up with the old school mouth. It's like the vowels have gotten swagger.
Swagger is the word. And because MLE is so influenced by different language backgrounds, it's a real blend, Jamaican, West African, South Asian, you name it.
That's why it feels so fresh. Everyone's bringing something to the mix.
Okay, so when we say price-mouth crossover, what's actually going on?
It's wild. Honestly, the vowels in price words and mouth words start overlapping. In parts of London, you'll hear people use a similar starting point for both. Like the pra in price and the m in mouth might kick off with almost the same vowel.
So instead of 2 clearly different diphthongs, you get something almost in between, like they're swapping identities.
Exactly, and this isn't just a random thing. It's been documented in sociolinguistic studies since at least the 1990s.
I find it fascinating that this crossover isn't happening everywhere or with everyone. Who's most likely to do it?
It shows up a lot more in younger Londoners, especially those from diverse backgrounds. Researchers have noticed it's more common in multi-ethnic neighborhoods and among people who mix with a wide range of social groups.
That makes sense, given how fast London's demographics have shifted since the 80s and 90s.
Exactly, language reflects who we hang out with. If your mates are from all over, your vowels are probably mixing too.
Let's paint a picture. If you're on a bus in Hackney, what might you actually hear?
You'll get price sounding almost like pras, with a flatter, more central vowel, and mouth might come out way closer to muff, or just a quick math. It almost blurs together if you're not tuned in.
It's so subtle, but once you notice it, it's everywhere like a catchy tune you can't stop hearing. What blows my mind is how this crossover isn't just a London thing now. You hear it creeping out into other parts of the UK, especially in cities with big multicultural populations.
Manchester, Birmingham, even further north, young people are picking up these vowel patterns. It's almost like London's a linguistic trendsetter. I wonder if, in 20 years, the whole country will have price-mouth crossover vowels.
Wouldn't surprise me. The internet spreads sounds almost as fast as it spreads memes. I love how something as tiny as a vowel can spark such big feelings. Some people hear the crossover and see it as cool or modern, but others think it's sloppy or uneducated.
That's a classic London dilemma. Language is loaded with class and identity baggage. For some, using the crossover is about showing you're part of a certain group. For others, it's a mark of being left out.
It's like a secret handshake you can hear. But it also means people make snap judgments, sometimes without even realizing it.
Exactly, your vowels can open doors, or close them, depending on who's listening.
You know, linguists have been all over this crossover. There are studies with thousands of Londoners plotting vowel sounds on those funky IPA charts.
Some of those plots look like a bowl of spaghetti, but the data is super clear. The crossover isn't just anecdotal. It shows up consistently, especially among people under 30. And there's a steady spread across ethnic groups too.
It's amazing language change in real time, right under our noses. Now, if you want to spot this crossover in the wild, what's the trick?
Start by really listening for the start of the word, especially in price and mouth. If the vowels sound weirdly similar, almost sliding into each other, that's a telltale sign. Try recording yourself and compare. You might surprise yourself.
And if you catch a friend doing it, don't tease them. Just know you're both on the cutting edge of London English. So, Sarah, where do you think this is all heading? Could London vowels get even wilder?
Given how fast things have changed already, I wouldn't put anything past Londoners. There's always another wave of influences, new communities, new music, even TikTok accents. Who knows what vowels will sound like in 2050?
I hope we're still around to hear it. But honestly, whatever happens, it'll definitely have that London edge.
And we'll be here to break it down. So keep those ears open, London.